guest on Mik Tek Studio Podcast.
Mik Tek, the podcast.
On the Mik Tek Studios Podcast.
Three of those things are the three most important things, and sleep really gets left behind. So I focus on adults who are chronically fatigued and who are either having chronic sleeping problems or on and off sleeping problems. And this will be snowballing and having an effect on their professional and personal life. So we take a holistic approach, and that's the person who I'm helping most with my program.
Ever since I was young, I have books. My parents gave me a box with all of my old stuff when I was a kid in it, and I went through it one day and I found old drawing pads, like when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. And they were terrible, but for a 5, 7, 10-year-old, I mean, it was like, okay, cool. They were drawing, but I always was artistic. I was always drawing. I always had a pen and pad and crayons and coloring things in my hand. But never did I once think about making this a career.
Earlier in my career, I worked in a marketing department, but I was a buyer. I bought millions of dollars worth of printing every year. Okay. And I had a few go-to printers that I worked with. I mean, we did high volume direct mail, and it was really critical that they be able to meet the deadlines and things be, really high quality, so forth. Right. But I'd have new printers come in and pitch me all the time. I was not going to start a relationship with a new printer by giving them, here's, 500,000 piece mailing that, each package is like $3 a piece. I'm not going to start off giving them that. Yeah. I'm going to start off with, here's a little trifold brochure that, I'm going to give you, we need 10,000 of them, right? I'm going to see how they do on something that's not high risk.
Right. And then, of course, the last years. I mean, 4 years ago, I specialized in emergency risk communication. And that means I'm being shipped out wherever things go wrong. And again, by coincidence, I'm specialized in epidemic and pandemics.
Hey!
And so you can imagine that I've been rather busy. Yeah.
Just a smidge.
Yeah.